Hello. Well, it's the day after the first ceremony. Absolutely amazing is all I can say. Don't know where to begin, to be honest. Well, we went into the ceremony and we first of all were invited to do something called rapé, and it's a tobacco that's literally blown up your nose. And the first time they did it on me, I literally thought my sinuses were going to explode, and then they had to do the other one. And the second one wasn't as bad as the first one. And then you basically, clearing, spitting into a bucket. And this was before the ayahuasca, so you did it before ayahuasca. Let's take these off. To show you the view. Just walked away, had a little to do this video. So yeah, we went in. We had to basically say what our intentions were, what your name was, where you're from, what you wanted to get out of it. As they pass around an ayahuasca bark, I think that's what you probably call it. And to be honest, I'm not completely with it right now. Probably had about 3 hours sleep. Oh, I don't even know where to begin with this. So that was the first thing, that was the rapé, and it blew up your nose, and it just makes your eyes water, and then suddenly, it hits you, and how can I explain it? Well, strangely enough, I closed my eyes, and I thought one of the ladies that was one of the organisers, I thought she was in front of me going like that, sort of telling me off. And it obviously was a vision, because I suddenly realised that she was up by the top of the dome, and I thought, oh, that's like a vision. And I opened my eyes and I could see the person that I saw up there in spirit. I could see her on the other side of the dome. Oh, I've got to say, this stone is really hot. It's my little seat. Oh, very hot. I can't tell you how hot it is here right now. But what an amazing view I'm looking at. It's absolutely, look at this. Check this out. Look at that. You might be able to hear the crickets, the cicadas. It's almost like electricity, the noise. Where the ceremony is, all the trees, it's really intense and loud. It's really quite beautiful. So yeah, I had a bit of a vision before the ayahuasca, and then that's when we set our intent, or what we were hoping to achieve from it. Stand around in a circle, holding hands, and then you're invited up to take the first ayahuasca. I was expecting it to taste disgusting, and it wasn't that bad at all. Didn't mind the taste. We had two cups about that big each. They only had small cups, so we had to have two. Within about 10 minutes, someone started what's known as purging, where you literally puking out the negativity. Anyway, this didn't happen to me. Everyone starts puking, and I just start, because the music's out of this world. I can't tell you how good it is. It's the voice of Sharia was fantastic, and our partner Rupert, he plays the guitar, and really fantastic. Really enjoyed that. I forgot what I was saying. As I say, I'm not really completely on this planet, but yeah, where was I? Lost my train of thought completely. Yeah, so and then I decided I'm starting swaying, and I'm starting moving, I'm getting into the music. I'm really getting into the music, and I thought, right, I'm just going to get up and dance. Everyone else started most people were purging. I didn't feel that way at all. I think it helped that I kept to the strict diet, and I hadn't eaten hardly anything 2 days before. Anyway, I got up, and what I didn't realise was I was being a bit of a naughty schoolboy. I was walking up and around, um, and I don't know what I was doing, but apparently it wasn't the right thing. And one of the organisers, he comes up to me, Lorenzo. He says I'm walking too much, and I was a bit cheeky. I think I said something like, "What do you want me to do? Hop on one leg?" Which has come back to haunt me today because I've got a splinter in one of my feet, and I am actually walking on one leg. So there you go. He said, no, you can't do that. I said, I'm just dancing. I said, I'm just dancing, I'm enjoying myself. I couldn't really understand it at the time. We've just had a real good chat about it, and he's a great guy, and he explained that I was interfering with the people in front of me, and they kept looking round, and so, but I didn't know. I just thought I was just into the music and loving it. Where most other people were starting to purge and puke into the buckets. Purging, that's what it is. I sat back down, and I remember thinking, what's the matter with him? You know, why is he being like that? But then when I realised he was serious, I said, look, I'm really sorry. You know, I don't want to cause any harm. And but anyway, we had a chat, and that was the first thing. So not everyone, but almost everyone was doing this purging thing, and I didn't purge at all. I just sat there looking around. But my one of the reasons I wanted to do this was the physical pain that I had, and I was in quite a lot of physical pain last night, and I just said to him, look, I've got to move. I've got to get up and move around. And I was sort of arguing with him, but then I realised he was getting a bit serious, and I said, look, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing really, because this was after Ayahuasca, so anyway, all I can say is it's like a magical experience. My purge came after that. We had a second drink of Ayahuasca, and boom, it hit me, and I can't tell you, it's nothing like just being sick. You feel like you're removing all your negativity, the darkness, and then you look into the bucket and it's literally black. It is like a black liquid, but there's a guy that comes around and he just changes the buckets all the time, and I was a bit upset about that. I wanted to study it. But literally, and while I was doing it, I was feeling very sorry about certain people that I've hurt in my past. And I was thinking, I need to phone these people up and say I'm sorry, and I mean, you know who you are, maybe. So I suddenly realised what it meant to purge. I can't explain it. It's just head in a bucket. It's just from the depths of bile, but it's just a black. It's just a dark, negative. And you're getting rid of it. You're getting rid of it. The next thing, I thought I really need to use the toilet. Number 2, obviously. So I decided to go out and find the toilet, and so I was really sort of constipated. And I remember just squatting down, because you just got a hole. Basically, it's like a compost toilet. And I pulled the trousers down. I'm sort of squatting on 2 legs, and suddenly I'm thinking my legs. So I put and I couldn't. And I just thought, what the hell am I doing? And it's crazy. Got that out, and that was good, because that was like a heavy in my stomach. I think that was after I purged, but I only purged once, and some people there, the guy next to me was purging all night long, either side of me. I felt guilty in a way. Look, everyone seemed to be guilty, but also because I felt I needed to purge again, but it was such a intense. And I remember just as I'm doing it, I was thinking how sorry I was about certain things that I've done in my life, if I'm going to be honest. So anyway, after that I went outside and the music, you just can't explain. The Shireen, her name is, I mean, just a fantastic voice. Rupert on the guitar, and almost communicating with you with what they're singing. I'm thankful for this and I'm thankful for that, and I picked the water up and he went, I'm thankful for the water, and I felt like he was singing it to me, you know. Maybe he wasn't, but it's just I went like that with the water, you know, sort of the holy water, or the water of life and love and this kind of stuff. It was just amazing. And then another guy, Alistair, when he dances, his whole body moves. I wish I could film it for you just so you can see what I'm talking about. It was beautiful. The whole thing was beautiful, yet crazy. Another time I walked out and there's a stone circle, and I decided to go in the middle of the stone circle, and to the left of it there's a sheer drop, and I was aware of it, so it wasn't a problem. So I just laid, and I can't tell you how. I have to video at night, the stars here, the stars in this sky, just shining, absolutely shining, beautiful. I'm laying there like this, like in a cross position, and then the guy came along with the torch just to make sure I was alright, and he came up to me and went, "You alright?" And I said, "Look at the stars, look at the sky, it's beautiful." He went, "Yeah, you're alright." I said, "No problem." He said, "Just make sure you..." Yeah, I said, "No problem." So they're always looking out for you here as well, for your safety. I mean, have a look, this is what we're talking about, see? You don't want to be going down there in a hurry. So that was lovely, looking up at the stars. I thought about my dad. My dad passed away in 1996, and when I was thinking about him, a star started flashing on off like that. So it was very low. It looked almost like a cross. It was flashing and then it started moving. It could have just been a vision, I don't know, but it looked like it was happening. And I was going, "Oh, Dad, you're there." That kind of thing, you know. It sounds crazy probably if you've never done this before, but if you have done it before you'll understand. And it was just, I went back, and then there's a fire, so you know the fire is mesmerising in the middle. So this was a really funny moment. The guy, not the guy next to me, but another guy, young guy, he just starts laughing. No apparent reason. So I just thought, what's he laughing at? What's he laughing at? When I said that, he was like, he's gone. And when he's gone, suddenly I just start laughing, like, ah. And when I did that, Sadie from Liverpool, great girl, fantastic. She started laughing really, and then a load of people started laughing. But in between us, this guy's purging into a bucket, and we're laughing. And so he came up to me again, Lorenzo. He said, "Well, you calm down, you calm." I said, "Why are you having a go?" I said, he's the one who's I pointed to him like I was at school. Like, it was him, he did it, he was the one laughing. And when he's listening and he's roaring, so I started laughing, and he's like, no, I'm really serious, you know, you're affecting the energy or whatever. I said, and I looked at him, I thought, oh, he's actually serious. And I said, look, I'm really sorry. I said, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just enjoying myself. He said, no, that's fine, you're enjoying yourself, but you need to calm. And so I was really like a naughty schoolboy, so I got told off again. Literally, I felt like I was like the kid again when I was, you know, messing about. And why are you having a go at me? He was laughing. And you're not allowed to really talk to each other, or because obviously everyone's going through their own thing and they're going through their own experience. But I think I said something. I think that's why he came up to me. I said something like, "What are you laughing at?" or something, and he just roared, this kid. And we spoke about it. He said, "That's the best moment of my entire life." He said, "That was so funny." He said, "When you said to him, 'Why are you having a go at me? Go and tell him off.'" He said, "God." I said, "Yeah, I know." He said, "I will go and speak to him afterwards." I just had a real good chat with Lorenzo about it, and he said, no, it's fine, he said, but I have to think about the whole group and the energy inside. And now I'm back to normal. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. He said, no, don't be sorry, it's fine. He said, you resisted. I was a bit cheeky. I said, he said, but then you relented. He said, because I was about to take you outside and have a proper chat with you. I don't know what that meant, but no, he meant he wanted to calm me down. He said, I think your mind's going all the time. You're constant. I said, yeah. He said, you know what? I said in my head while I was doing the ayahuasca, I was actually saying, it's very hot there. I said, anyway, this is my first ceremony. There's more purging to come. You do think about things in the past. You do. Well, I did. I did feel genuinely sorry for a lot of things I've done, and hurt people throughout my life. I've been hurt as well. So there was sadness, there was happiness, there was laughter. It was like a beautiful crazy. And I can't tell you, this place is just magical. The energy at night, the stars. I can't tell you how. When you look up how amazing it is. I mean, look at this place. Look at it. It's fantastic. It really is. So I think they're serving a bit of lunch now. Well, no, I actually haven't really finished. But the music and just everything about it is just magical. I need to put links in for where I am, and it's possible. I'm doing Cambo on Monday, which is it's actually a poison from a bullfrog, the bullfrog, and they actually burn into your arm and then put the poison. And apparently it's quite. Oh, how did I forget? Sanaga. So later on they said, right, we're doing Sanaga now. And I forgot what it was. I went, Sanaga. And what it is, you lay down and they put the Sanaga into your eyes. One drop. And then she says, open your eyes. And then go, wow, the stinging. It's like, it's like bleach in your eyes. That's what it feels like. Just the burning heat of this Sanaga. And I was watching other people doing it, and I think it was funny. I was watching their reactions, like, I couldn't help myself. I was like a little kid. Again. And I did think a lot about, things that have happened to me, especially recently. And but anyway, I'm going from one thing to another. So yeah, it hits your eyes. And then I just couldn't open them, and tears streaming, and I tried to open my eyes, and just a little bit of light. I was like, oh no, and then you're constantly like doing that basically. I've got to get it out. And apparently it helps your vision. They use it apparently in the Amazon to hunt at night. It gives you night vision. When you do it, you think, what am I doing? Why am I putting this into my eyes? But as soon as it sort of calms down, it's a really good feeling. I'm not explaining it well at all, but it's an amazing thing. Cambo, I was talking about Cambo on Monday that I'm doing. Hopefully, it's possible, as long as everyone agrees, I might be able to film me getting camboed. When you've been camboed. Anyway, but by the end of it, I hadn't hardly eaten anything for 2 days. But funnily enough, I wasn't even thinking about food at all. And suddenly, towards the end of the ceremony, Ewan, who I'm sharing the yurt with, he said, oh, we have soup now. And suddenly I was like, oh God, yes, soup. And we close the ceremony, we hug everyone's hugging each other. A lot of love. It's beautiful. I mean, everyone's going through their own trauma throughout the thing. You're going between trauma and dancing like you've never danced before, like the spirit of the ayahuasca's in your body, and it's fantastic. This is only the first ceremony. and I've got 3 more to go, and we're doing it again tonight. I feel like I need to get some proper sleep because we did the closing ceremony and we went and had this soup. Oh, it was lovely. Soup and some fruit and some beautiful, I don't know if they were nectarines or they're just so sweet, and banana tasted like just the sugar from the banana because I haven't had any sugar, and it was wonderful. And then eventually everyone left to go to bed. By now it's probably about 6 in the morning. I just sat there in the kitchen, and I thought, right, okay, let's head back. And it took me a 5-minute walk to the yurt, and ours is way up. It's like a pink, yeah. I'll show you it. I couldn't find it. I just could not find it. I was completely lost, and I was going around. It took me half an hour, and eventually I had to climb up to get to it. Because when I saw it, I was so happy. And as I'm walking round, there's a girl there, and I thought, and she came out, and I went, oh, look, I'm not trying to get into your thing. She went, no. She said, this is a toilet. I went, is it? I said, I don't know where I am. I can't find my yurt. I can't. She went, oh, it's laughing. She thought, because I spoke to her, she said, I thought you were joking. I said, no, I was lost. Anyway, I had to climb up this hill. I had a bottle of water in my hand, like it was a bottle of brandy or something, and I climbed up, just about made it without falling down again. Got in, the other 2 were asleep. I think I might have woke them up slightly. Got into bed, must have been about 6:30. Ewan got up about 9, woke me up when he got up, and I sort of laid there with my eyes closed, but not really back to sleep again. And I've got a splinter in my foot, and Veronica, apparently she's got some tweezers, but I haven't seen her yet, so I'm going to get that out. That's it. I've had some watermelon. I've had some watermelon. What else have I had? Just one of those drinks. Apparently there's some lunch now, so I'm going to head back for the lunch. Just wanted to tell you more or less what happened. It's hard to explain. It's an amazing thing. It is difficult. It is dark when you're purging. I was just like, thinking, oh my god, look at all these people. It's like I found it funny, you know. And it's not, it's not funny, is it? But when I had the second lot, oh, it hit me. And it was black, and it was like puking up the devil, getting rid of all that negative shit, that negative energy, all that. But also at the time I was thinking about things things I'm not so proud of, and I felt truly sorry towards certain people going back years. We've all been hurt, we all hurt, and we all get hurt. And I was basically saying I'm so sorry. I just wanted it to stop. But then I wanted to do it again. I didn't want to do it again because it's so intense. But I didn't do it again. But I'm sure tonight there's going to be more of that. And I want it to come out. The more I can get it out, the better. That's the whole point of doing it. But there was no visions. There was no leaving the body. It was nothing like that at all. Didn't leave the body. Apart from the vision before the ayahuasca of the lady that was actually over there, but I saw her up. She went like that to me or something. It's like a vision of getting told off before it happened, before I did get told off. So everyone's going, I'm like the naughty schoolboy, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even know I was doing it. But Lorenzo's a great guy. I just had a real good chat with him about everything. He said, no, don't worry, it's fine. He said, you resisted. He said, I was telling you what to do, and I was just being cheeky. I just thought it was a school teacher, and I was an unruly pupil. Wow, 24 minutes. Wow. I had no idea. So I'm going to head back, and it was just amazing. Amazing, difficult, but also beautiful, and the voice of Sharir was fantastic, and there was another, I can't remember his name now, but just the singing and the music, it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. It really was. and we're going again tonight, and who knows what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to try and behave myself anyway. Alright, well that's all. I don't know how this is coming across, but that's more or less my experience. Hard to put into words, but I did my best. And that's all you can do. Do your best. Okay, thanks for watching. Love you all, and